What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? It's Boogie coming at you. I wanted to talk about World of Warcraft tonight, so that's not a topic you know much about or interested about. I'm trying to do you guys a little bit of a favor. Over to the sidebar here in the comments section, I've listed several YouTube videos that show some of the things that I'm referring to, not all of them. So if you want to go read about it or watch the cinematics that I'm referring to, you can do that there. But there's really big news in the World of Warcraft world right now. The patch 3.3.2 is coming out, and that patch included the cinematic that plays upon the death of Arthas. Now, if you're not familiar with who Arthas is, you probably live under a rock, but way back in 2002, Blizzard released a game called Warcraft 3, and in that game there was a storyline about the prince, the son of a king, obviously, who was the next in line for the throne and was straddled with defending his kingdom from the Scourge, the undead. And unfortunately, some bad people got involved, and he made some bad decisions that ultimately led to him picking up a weapon called Frostmourne, which tainted him, putting on a crown that made him the Lich King, and pretty much wreaking havoc from then on out, including one of the most pivotal events that's been revisited several times in Warcraft lore, the Culling of Stratholme, in which he had to make the decision to literally purge a city that was on the brink of becoming undead. And that decision certainly is considered one of the defining moments of the fall of Arthas and his inability to make good decisions. And he was being manipulated, of course, by Mordonis at that point, which is a demon from Outland. And then ultimately betraying everyone he ever loved and knew, killing his own father with Frostmourne, and absorbing his soul into it, and then going on to lead the undead army in Northrend to pretty much a supreme level of nightmarish hell. And he's a beautifully written character, a beautifully done character, one that has always compelled me. And since 2002, when I beat Warcraft 3, and then of course the expansion of the Frozen Throne, it was something that I needed to see done. I finally needed to see Arthas die. And it's funny that 8 years later, I finally got to. I watched the video today. It's out here. It's on YouTube. It's in that patch. You'll kill Arthas, you'll see it in game, or you can see it in many places all over the internet right now. I highly recommend that you do so. It's epic. It's mind-blowing. If you haven't been playing the game for a while and you're not familiar with the fights in Icecrown Citadel, you should do yourself a favor. Watch the Wrath of the Lich, the Wrathgate cinematic. Watch the 3.3 cinematic, the Fall of the Lich King cinematic, and then of course watch this one. And if you watch them in that order, you'll get introduced to Tyrion, the leader of the Argent Crusade, who's a fascinating character, kind of one-dimensional. You get introduced to Bolvar, which was obviously in Warcraft 3, and then leads the charge on the Wrathgate. And we're not entirely sure exactly what happened once he died. The big spoilers, just huge spoilers. Just if you're watching this and you haven't watched the video and you don't want to watch it, just go away right now. But we all kind of knew who was going to be the new Lich King, and we were all made abundantly aware that there has to be a Lich King to keep the Scourge in check, especially with some of the monstrosities that Arthas created. So overall, just blew my fucking mind. Just melted my brain. So happy to see it happen. But just like all really true evil characters that you love, Arthas kind of went out like a bitch. Holding his daddy's hand. Wow, really? Oh, I don't know. I cried. I'm not gonna lie. I just sat there and bawled my little eyes out. I'm like, oh man, no king rules forever. Oh, such a girl. But anyway, I just wanted to bring you guys aware. You're always complaining that I'm posting a World of Warcraft video, so there you go. Go watch it right now. Go watch it. Obviously, it's not on my channel because I don't have the rights to distribute it, or else I would put it in this video just right here at the end. But it's out there. I was thinking about filming a reaction video as well, like, me reacting to watching it. I may actually do that. In fact, that kind of sounds fun. So watch for that in the next day or two.